Hello YouTube. In today's video I decided to not really review these glasses but just show you some footage and talk about these glasses that I recently got. So these are the Pivothead Durango glasses. As you can see right in the middle there's a camera. The reason I got these glasses is because I wanted to start filming myself shooting and provide a closer to point of view angle as I'm shooting pistols. Overall, they're not bad. They're not heavy, and the only problem I have with them is that I have to keep my head perfectly straight when I'm shooting, because usually when I tilt my head down a little bit when I'm shooting, the angle at which they're recording is slightly off. So today, when I went out to the range, I decided to try and keep my head as straight as I could while shooting, and I recorded some footage that I'm going to show you right now. Both me and my wife went to the range today, so I brought my Glocks, she brought her 1911 and 9mm and her Smith & Wesson 586, and we were shooting 38 special out of that, not 357 Magnum. Overall, glasses did really well, as you can see. It's just a little bit awkward for me to stand with my head perfectly straight, which I'm just not used to. So maybe you can let me know if that's how actually everybody should shoot, or if everybody kind of leans their head forward a little bit. If you're wondering where my wife is shooting, she is right to the right of me, and that cardboard to the right of the one I'm shooting at is her target.
Lower, your left hand lower. It's hard to tell. Load up. What? Okay, so just focus on the tip, right? So, I will have this here, right? So it's going to be space. Line up the cross on this one, right? Tip. And get a firm grip, right? And you're going to pull the trigger to the rear.
Here are the Glocks that I brought out. One is the Glock 26 that I was actually thinking about selling not so long ago, but after shooting it recently, I've decided there's no way I'm going to sell it. I'm having too much fun with this gun. The one to the right of the Glock 26 is the Glock 17 that I stippled. I call it Sprinkles because of how the stippling looks on it. And the Glock 26 has a Talon grip tape wrapped around the grip.
Let's go,
probably noticed that right before I start shooting, I raise my head a little bit. That's when I remember that I need to straighten my head. So I found it to be a little bit uncomfortable because I'm not used to shooting like this, but maybe that's the way I'm supposed to. Not sure. Let me know. Here's that 1911 Commander size in 9mm. And that's the 586. I've done a trigger job on it. It's got a very light double action and single action trigger pull. You'll see me shooting it in double action only right now.
Yeah, that's because you're a baby. Pushing it down. Down. If you can't
This is where I was trying to see if I hold my head low, how much of the table I'm going to see. And here I'm actually making myself uncomfortable again, and I'm really tilting my head down.
way better.
This is where I think I'm recording 720p at 60 frames a second as opposed to 1080p at 30 frames a second, which the previous footage was recorded at. And you can see that the perspective is different. We see less on screen, and my head not being perfectly straight is very noticeable. So while it's not really comfortable, or maybe comfortable yet, for me to hold my head as high as I need to for these glasses to actually film what I'm doing. Maybe it's not such a bad idea. That's why I need to know your feedback. I need to know if maybe lowering my head like I normally do when I shoot is actually not a good idea. So I'm really looking forward to your feedback. But the glasses themselves are pretty decent.